Okay, this is going to be part 3 of Whiter Than White. Whiter Than White and Black Devils and White Devils. I'm going to find some type of name for it. I've already prayed in the first episode, so we're going to keep it pushing. Now, this is a picture of the pale skin of Adam and Eve. Eve in the garden talking to the serpent. Now look at the logos or the pictogram in it. You got the woman and you got the serpent. You say, well, where'd that come from? Why did they demonize the Asiatic woman? Why did they make the serpent such a major role of confusing the Asiatic woman? Well, let's see. The idea of why we say we're Asiatics, because this is Asiatic culture and paganism. See? Let's see if I can get you in there again. Okay, I can't zoom. But I hope that ain't it. I'm going to try to make this work double time like this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. See? How did the original Asiatic, Akkadian symbolism get pale skin or whiter than white? And y'all go for this shit. Same thing they did in Egypt. They took the Asiatic culture and made it black culture. They took the Asiatic culture and made it African culture. They took the pure essence of what it means to be an Asiatic, the original man of the whole planet, and made it an Egyptian culture. So that means they divided and conquered you. And now we're divided and we're conquering each other. And those divisions is conquering each other. And those divisions is conquering each other. And it's called perpetualism. And all they have to keep doing is just put one so-called black leader in office. You say, well, how you know, Hosea? Well, we're going to show you. That's what this is going to bring us back to. All right, let's find our black leader. All right. Where's our black leader at? Okay, let me get up here. Okay, now divide and conquer. We'll start back with this picture. Divide and conquer. So now he spits in his ear to argue with his dad. So him and his dad fall out. There's a problem now. Divide and conquer, because the Nation of Islam divided up when him and his father, when him and his W.D. Muhammad or W.D. Wallace Muhammad was arguing with his dad. The NOI turned into the FOI, or FOI turned into the NOI. It split up because this demon or this devil divided you up and conquered you because of your title brokerage or broking titles. You're selling people titles so they can feel important when they really don't mean shit. So now after this division gap, after this serpent tricked the Asiatic Eve, you know what I mean? Because we're made of male and female particles. So when this Eve got tricked by this serpent, we got divided. And he says, you won't die. And the NOI and Christianity won't die now, but you'll surely become God. So now Islam think they're God. They think Farrakhan is a God. Christianity, they think they're a God. This thing is God. Everybody's a God now. And that's what they did. So now, let's get to the next one. And so we always know that they say, flaming Lucifer reminds mankind that Christ is your son. So we see what the serpent did. The devil. How he divided and conquering you right now as we speak. So now, after he gets spit in his ear, we pick up Molech. I showed y'all that. We pick up the spirit of Molech. Then we call him our Jesus, or your Jesus. He becomes the new God of some of our people. So now, Here go the devil again. Here go the devil once again. See, the devil is spitting in Farrakhan's ear now. And so Farrakhan decided that Malcolm X has to be removed. Them two decided that she should not be elected for president. Or the first black so-called woman president. So nobody knew about that. But nobody brought it up that this woman was elected the first so-called black president, the first so-called black woman to run for president. The real term is she is the first Asiatic woman to be elected to run for presidency. And y'all didn't know that. I didn't know that. Thank you, Brother Valentine. Thank you. Keep pushing, man. Just because we got to put all our information together as one, as the original Asiatic. And so now that devil spits in his ear, and now there's a split between the political truth and the religious truth, because this devil is spitting in the ear like this devil did. Like that devil. So now, what happens now? So now the devil sends this guy here, Reverend L. Sharpton, the Christian. The devil spits in this man's ear, Brother Dr. Z. York. And because he didn't play ball, right, he used the devil's words against him, so he didn't play ball, they trumped up charges on him. Or they might have killed him and cloned him too. But the fact is, divide and conquer. Because the Nuwapians is not messing with L. Sharpton's Christians. The Nuwapians is not coming to the Church of Jesus Christ. The Nuwapians is not coming to the Baptist Church. They're not doing it. But they're influencing it because my grandmama was a Shriner. She was one of the head top Shriners too. And she was part of the followers of the Children of Nazareth. That's in my blood. That's from my grandmother. I've seen it. I got the books. My name is even in her books. So don't tell me about these two. Don't tell me about the Baptists and the Shriners coming together and creating their own gods. Because it all goes back to Egypt. So, now, remember the last video we went to Egypt. Now, why did we go to Egypt? Because we are Asiatics. Kush is Nubia, the Nuwapians. Mizraim is Egypt. That's why, and Canaan would be so-called Israel, Christianity. So we get Nuwapian, so here it is. Nuwapian, Egypt Scientology, and Christianity. And then foot is Islam. And the devil spoke in all your ears, called one world religion. And how we know? Because here it goes again. It's in the Bible, it's in the Torah, it's in the Quran, it's in the hieroglyphs. All four speak about each other. But somebody divided it up. So who else got into an argument? And said, okay, we say, all right, well, that's not enough information, Jose. Show us some more. Well, Dr. Valentine, Brother Valentine, I was watching a video of his, and he had mentioned a book called The Pawn something. I can't remember what it is. Them photos is not on my phone. On my tablet. The photos is in my phone. But look, they're not even human. And y'all let these devils get into your minds and told you that you wouldn't die. And y'all buy this shit. Y'all buy this. Y'all buy all this stuff. What's another one? Let me see. So we get some more. Oh, this is the big one. Now, for those who is in Islam and all that, check out what they say. That's messed up. The word black does not mean ham in Arabic. It means slave. Now remember, we showed you that in Aramaic, ham means hot or burnt in Arabic. It doesn't mean black. Black means slave. Ham means hot or burnt. Hot, burnt, and slave and black are 4 different words in their own self. Wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up. I'm so tired of talking. Now this comes from Arabs hate black people. Arabs don't hate Hamites. Arabs don't hate hot and burnt people, aka Hamites. They don't like black people, which is slaves. Thus, it says, therefore, the Negro nations are, as a rule, submissive to slavery because Negroes have a little that is essentially human and have attributes that are quite similar to those of dumb animals, as we have stated. It's in writing. It further goes on that it is from Ibn Khaldun in 1377, one of the greatest Arab minds. Arab Muslims do not tell the black friends that the word for black, as in black person, in Arabic is slave. This means that if you are a black man, you're Arab Muslim, Moabites, you're Arab Muslim, Moorish America, your Arab Muslim friend would describe you thus: a man walked to the store and he was searching for you, and he was well-dressed slave and wanted to buy some French fries, in this case, some fucking chicken or some pork. Come on, man. Now, furthermore, to all blacks who fell into the trap of Islam to avoid white supremacy, is that not true? Did Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, and everybody else got tired of white supremacy, so they found Egyptology to run to. They found Islam to run to. They found Judaism to run to. They found Christianity to run to. They ran to everything else but the truth and the Most High. And the devil has spit this venom in our ears, and in your ears, and in your teacher's ears, that if you partake of this, you won't die, but you become like God. So all of you think individually you're God and you're the master of all this, when you're just a slave in the original and by your own admittance, and what you do and what you don't do. Like we mentioned in the last segment about BRICS and the AIIB for infrastructure, the Asian infrastructure. They're building banks, and they didn't even call you black folks or you NOI folks over. They didn't call none of you over because you're not acknowledging that you're Asiatic, but you are black, which is a slave in ancient Aramaic or ancient Hebrew or in ancient Arabic. It's in their own writing. 1377. So that means you was a slave in Arabia before you came from South Africa, North Africa, or the slave trade. That's why the pale skin and the Most High took your ass away from over there. Hopefully that you would research and find out what's going on. But you said, no, I'm cool. I want to be whiter than white now. I want to be like the pale skin. And so now you get Arab slave mentality, Egyptian slave mentality, Assyrian slave mentality. You get all this slave mentality. And now in today's date, right now, you're still living with that exact same spirit. And the scriptures say, the Torah and the Quran says, get away from the heathens, from the non-believers, get them out of Babylon, and you're still there, and you want to try to justify. No. Contest me on this anywhere, anytime, anybody. Let's go. Let's go. And this is not up for debate. Converting to Islam, this is their law. This is Sharia law. Converting to Islam does not automatically grant a slave his freedom, although this is said to increase the slave master's heavenly reward. Meaning in his mind, his mental reward through your physical slavery. According to Islamic courts, slave masters may treat their slaves however they choose without fear of penalty. Arabs hate black people. It's in their blood. Must I go on? So, you sit here And then when we want to go to the scripture, 2 Kings 17:13, 2 Kings 18:9, about Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, and Eli, the king of Israel, and how they had their relationship against Samaria and they besieged it. And how did the obelisk go from Asia down to Egypt if they're not family members? Bang. And who's his name? The limestone Neo-Assyrian bas-relief sculpture from Nimrud, ancient Kahu, in the northern Iraq, commemorating the deeds of King Shalmaneser III, reigned 858 and 824 BC. Nimrud is Nimrod, who is the what? Let me hear you say it. The son of Cush, who is the son of Ham, the burnt or hot man, who is the son of who? Noah, the Asiatic, who is the son, great grandson of who? Lamech, Cain rather. Come on, man. This is crazy, man. And I'm really starting to get lost for words. But I'm at the end of this video. If y'all don't get this, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. And here's the last but not least. If you don't believe me, this is law as well, law of land. Then boom, Negro Act 1740 and Moore Sundry Act 1790. Till next time, this is Omar Jose saying peace. I hope y'all do y'all research rigorously. If this makes sense, share it. If it don't make sense, let me know. And Father, thank you for letting us speak, and we pray that you be glorified in this, throughout all this. In Emmanuel's name, humbly ask and pray by the power of the Holy Spirit that I come, and to the prophets before me and after me, we say thank you. Shalom.